Welcome back. Now, the winners of the 92nd Kenya National Music Festival are set to entertain President Uhuru Kenyatta at the Sagana State Lodge today. The two-week festival that began on the 6th of August has seen at least 200,000 students perform at the Dedan Kimathi University of Technology, with at least 600 teams emerging as winners. Raquel Mugai has been following the happenings of the events from Nyeri.
Been 2 weeks of exciting performances from the schools here in the country. That includes the ECD institutions, primary schools, the secondary schools, as well as vocational colleges and the Kimathi University of Technology, to showcase what is it that they have prepared up until this point. The 92nd National Music Festival, the theme of this year's music festival was enhancing unity, integration and cohesion, and most of the performances were centered around this particular theme, looking at some of the instances that are happening in the country, like the Big Four agenda, or the NHIF super cover, as well as also counter-terrorism, as well as also looking at how to safeguard the children using the cyber sites. But up until this point, the winners, we had at least over 600 winners, and a couple of them were able to entertain the public who were not able to come during the day of the performances. But let's just take a look at what exactly happened yesterday at the winners' concert. Now, given that this is a very big part of the curriculum, it does occur that it did not go without its own challenges. Now, we had at least 200,000 students who congregated at this point, but unfortunately, there were a number of schools that were locked out, given to a few issues here and there. One of them being the fact that they did not have transport to come here to the national level. But this is something that the Education CS Ambassador Amina Mohammed was able to mention, that they will be looking at just to ensure that every child has that opportunity to have to grow in talent and have this opportunity to engage in co-curricular activities.
So anybody who wins at the zonal level is actually able to come to the national level and participate. That's something that we are very, very keen to ensure happens. So we will be ensuring that the funding, the resources, the logistics are improved. As we move on. There's nothing perfect. As you put things in practice, you realize where the gaps are, and then you plug them. So we know what the issues are now. We'll address them going forward.
But at the end of the day, even as the students congregated here, some of them won, but being able to reach the national levels means that all of them were winners. Now, a couple of them will be able to entertain the president at the Sagana State Lodge, in which we'll be following that and keeping you updated here on KTN News.
Many thanks. Raquel Mugai has been staying on top of that festival.